Hello guys, I am Kirby and welcome to another Frostpunk video. This video will be a bit different than the last ones because we're gonna make a beginner's tips video. The DLC of Frostpunk will release next week, and so I thought it would be a good idea for new players or players that come back that haven't played in a while to check out some tips and tricks to improve their gameplay, and that's what we're gonna have here. So I'll present you 8 tips and show you how to do it, and I hope you enjoy. You get citizen requests like these. You should always check and think about it carefully which one to take, because here it says I'll provide some shelter. You only have to shelter 52 people in 2 days, and if you choose this you have to shelter 105 people or you won't address this now. So think about it carefully if you can really reach that goal, because if not, your discontent will go really high, and then it's probably better to just choose the next best option. So if you're not sure you can provide for everyone, just take the halfway option, or if you know you can't reach any of those two, it's better to decline and the discontent will rise a little bit than to promise them more that you will be able to do anyway, and then they'll get really mad. What is also a good idea is to build after work is done, because then people are free. Otherwise, if you don't do that, they will just leave their workplace and build during the day when it's up. Or if it's shortly before work, they will start building, and if they're not done, they will come to work later, and that will lower your efficiency on the workplace. Another thing is, the game will tell you to build a workshop at the start in the tutorial, but it's usually better to build multiple workshops in the beginning because you want to have your technology as fast as possible. And if you have 2 workshops instead of 1, you research way faster, and you can have even more than 2. But depending on the mode, you will not have enough people to make, or enough engineers to have more than 2 workshops for the start. Also, placing the beacon early is very important so you can start exploring the map, and I would suggest to put it really far out where it doesn't destroy resources if possible, because the beacon doesn't have to be heated, so it's no problem if it's far away. With steam ups you can also choose when they will be on, so if it's in a work area where you have to heat buildings, then you can put it on 8 to 18, so it's only on during workday. And if it's in the living area, you should have it on 24 hours, so it heats the whole time. This will save coal consumption a lot actually. And yeah, you can also choose the range setting if you have upgraded it already. If you click on the generator, you can swap to the consumption tab. Here you will see how much coal you gather compared to how much you're using right now. So since I'm only collecting from the piles and people stop working at night, it will be even more negative at night. But if you had good coal production, it would be green and you would produce a surplus. And right now I'm using a steam hub and the generator, and I'm not producing enough, so I'm at a minus, and my coal will slowly deplete over time if I'm not doing anything about that. A good thing to know about for food is that hunters are early available, but they only produce 17 food per day for 15 workers, and hothouses produce 3.5 per hour, so if you have it on normal shift you produce twice as much food with 5 workers less. The only downside is the hothouse needs a steam core to build, and it needs to be heated, which the hunters don't. You have to be careful though in the storm, because the hunters and the hothouses get deactivated, but if you don't shut down the hunter's hut like this with halt operation, the people will still be in the hut, and if it's not heated they will freeze and get sick. Also, if you have automatons, use them wisely. If you use an automaton on a building, it's really good because it will work the whole night. It only takes a small break every day once to refill. It will do that on an active steam hub or on the generator itself, whichever is closer. And the buildings that the automatons work in don't have to be heated at all, except it's a building that needs heats to function, like the hothouse. But other buildings like the steelworks or the wall drills, you can put an automaton there and don't have to heat them when it gets cold or in the storm, which is really nice. So you can, if you have enough steam cores, you can build a lot of automatons and get all your basic resources with automatons from all the production buildings.